Good afternoon, Sagittarius. This is Intuitive Niche, and I'm here to do your reading. Today is August 22nd, and we are heading into a black new moon this weekend, tonight into tomorrow. So when I'm done with all 12 signs, I'm also going to do a black new moon reading. There's my sweet pea. So that will follow all of my readings after dinner later on. I'm trying to pull my information together for that because there's so much involved with it. All my readings are free, timeless, and for entertainment purposes only. I have done all 12 signs on TikTok. If you have not been over there yet, Intuitive Niche is the name to look for. I have all of my donation information, PayPal, cashapp, and Venmo. Venmo is my favorite preference if you're going to donate. I have people asking, so I make sure I put my donation information out there. I am working starting September 2nd, so I'm excited about having a new job and starting over and building my life back again and paying off the debts I just created. But I could definitely take donations if you are willing to sow a seed into my business at this time, but you don't have to. Okay, I will be all right one way or the other, and I know that. So the universe is going to take care of me without any doubt. So I want you to know that we are using the Intuitive Whispers for you, Sagittarius, this week. The Oracle cards. Let's see what is coming out for my Sagittarians today. Alright. I did do my live TikTok the other day, yesterday, and it was extremely positive. So this black new moon is having a major focus on healing grief and healing broken hearts, starting over and walking in your purpose, self-healing, self-love, definitely setting intentions and staying positive. But you are going to feel some major strife as you go through this because things are changing. Something is being left behind. You are starting anew. You are going through a transition, and no matter what your sign is, everyone is feeling it. I don't know if you know anything about the Schumann resonance, but that has been going crazy as well. So you can always look that up. I don't have all the facts and figures. I just go by the intuition and the energy as I feel it and share it. In my description box also I have 2 readers that I follow that are very intuitive. One is the Tarot Ship, and that his name is Jimmy, and he is the Astrology guy. If you really want your back covered, he's got that. Okay. So number 40 is your first card out, Sagittarius. 4 is about structure. Okay. Stability, security. This card says to split your focus. Okay. So here it looks like we have the moon and Saturn together, right? Like I said, the Jimmy Tarot Ship is the one you want for all of that information. But I know that with that black new moon, we are so having one of the most powerful times going forward. So I need you, Sagittarians, to get it together. Watch your tempers. Think before you speak, because you will lose your mind if you don't take a moment to move forward in the proper way. We had the Sun in this card reading that I did. We had Justice card. We had Lovers card. We had the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor, the Empress. We even had the Sun card, okay? So with the Sun and the Moon, the Sun of the next day after this black moon, if you didn't know it, you will know it. There are things that are coming out that you haven't known. There are truths coming out that you haven't heard before. There are stories behind your back, things that you didn't know, because we did have many readings with the false person in it from the Kipper cards, or the liar, cheater, thief, the Seven of Swords, also trying to show you a new perspective. Sometimes you are firm to how you do things by habit, tradition, or whatever, and now you need to find a new way. Step out of the box, start your own traditions, split your focus, okay? Absolutely split your focus. Because there are many ways to do one thing. And sometimes you just need the fastest way. Sometimes you need to do it the right way, no matter how long it takes. It all depends on what you're trying to sell. And I don't mean that logically, I mean metaphorically. Okay? The truth is the truth. You can't change that. And you can't make it what you want it to be either. What else can we tell the Sagittarians going forward? You will need to split your focus. You will need to take a moment and listen to your heart. Yeah. Listen to your heart. Spacious mind and soul. I love this card because nobody understands it better than I do. You need to sit down, turn everything off for 10 minutes, and focus on breathing, a picture on your wall, something that takes your mind off everything and leaves it all behind for 10 minutes. And once you clear yourself and you get into a habit of doing that, you will bring about things you never thought of before. The ideas, the creativity. You see the fire in this picture, right? You have to allow things in. To do that, you have to shut things down and quiet them. You do not need to be in panic mode 24/7 living your life. Not for a job, not for a man or a woman, for a relationship or anything else. You are allowed to live your life. Within reason, you have time to yourself. You should have time where you can do this every day. Let go of control. Yes. This has also been a firm conversation this week in letting go of the outcome, the results. Tell the universe what you want and release it. The universe and live it like you have it. Because if you're staying positive and feeling the motion, it's not about faking it till you make it, because you're going to have it. Period. Not but, not when, not I don't know. No. You are going to have that which you want. You must speak it, you must live it, and you must not give up on it. But you must get your fucking ego out of the way and stop trying to plan it, prop it, and figure out how to get it. Because it's not going to come to you before it's time. There are things you need to learn. There are purposes you are here for on this planet, and you need to know that divine timing is a real thing. The universe will not pass you by. Alright? So, Sagittarius, letting go of control, giving yourself, your mind a break from daily bullshit, listening to your heart, and splitting your focus. You can do that. You can multitask, Sagittarius. I know it's hard to believe, but you can. Okay? Vulnerability is a power. And if you notice with all of these cards, there's always light and a circle of some kind, a portal that you are traveling through or reliving that you need to allow happening. Let the light in. The truth will be revealed, and that's what this black new moon is doing for everybody. And for some, it'll be amazing. For some, it will be totally heartbreaking. Because not everybody is going to experience the same things with this. Okay? But as I was saying, confirmation, the power of silence. Focus on breathing. If you were a woman and you had a baby naturally, you could focus on breathing for 15 minutes. Without pain, you can do it longer. Okay? If you were anybody who's had any pain, you know you breathe through it. And the power of silence puts you in a whole different portal. It allows you to receive. Any kind of meditation music will take you there. And some people don't understand that falling asleep, like I listen to meditation every night, and sometimes that's the only thing that gets me to sleep. Because that is part of the process. It clears your mind. It makes you think only about the music. And most of mine are black in the background, so it's not like the TV is on. I'm listening to the meditation music and I'm falling asleep. And in the background, that music plays all night. So it is doing and working on all those things, like healing different parts of your body, your mind, your heart, your soul. It is letting you travel astrally. It is letting you know that you are okay, Sagittarius, okay? Not everybody has the ability, but you can definitely use it to bring your mind to stop thinking and just fall asleep and get the rest you deserve. It helps release melatonin naturally, all right? And it helps you to be vulnerable. It is very powerful to be vulnerable. And most people don't want to show that, but it is a strength, not a weakness. You need to know that. Wisdom of the solar plexus. You see on the part of the body down low, right? It guides your motivation, sex life, creativity, your power, your passion. One of my goals is to get one of those chakra machines that scans people, even from a distance. And there's information you put into it that helps scan the chakras of a person you're trying to help heal. I like they have big ones too. I love watching those work. You can look them up on Google. I have, and I want one. It's almost like standing in a suntan booth. You know what I mean? Like it scans your body. And it helps to know what chakras are out of balance, so you know what to work on. And those are some of the things I want to do with my business, besides my Reiki business and my crystals, and helping to use energy to heal ourselves. So that now there's too many fucking people on pills today, and it's only killing you. It's not helping you. And I know I get my neighbor who yells at me all the time, well, I would be dead without this. No, if you ate right, you wouldn't be needing it. Some people do have diabetes, but type 2 diabetes is preventable. If you were born with it, that's type 1. That's a totally different thing. But type 2, my whole family had it, but I don't. It's how you take care of yourself. And maybe someday my insulin will stop working. I don't know. I'm not saying it won't happen to me, but I'm saying at this point, I control what goes in my body. And even if you're taking medication or doing needles for diabetes, it's about what you're putting into your body. So if you're not controlling what you eat, then of course you're going to end up overweight with heart problems and diabetic. And I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you now that you can control some of your own health issues. They are preventable. Not everything. I know that. Some people believe highly in fasting. That especially, I've read many stories in medical journals and stuff like that. Fasting has helped people with cancer eliminate cancer from their life. But it depends on the cancer. So I don't know how true all of this stuff is, but I do believe it does renew and regenerate your body to heal itself. I think that it may be a possibility. Okay, I'm open to the idea of trying to heal bodies naturally without medication. Because man-made drugs will kill you. I don't care who you are. That's how I feel, anyways. And I'm not a doctor, so I don't know everything. And I will tell you that I've taken plenty of medications in my time. And doctors want to give me medication when I have pain, and I'm like, no, thank you. I will find other ways to deal with it. And I have had extreme pain. I have broken my neck. I have a bad hip. I have issues with my body that cause me pain. And I have developed a tolerance to certain levels of pain now. So I can't even honestly tell a doctor sometimes what my pain level is, because I feel it differently than you do now after 20 plus years. But move your body to move your emotion, Sagittarius. Move your body to move your emotions. And by all means, if you are feeling anything out of whack with your health, go see a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I know that there are ways to fix your health naturally and to prevent illnesses from coming to your life to begin with by being healthy and eating healthy. All this canned shit and processed frozen foods that have to use salt and sodium, bicarbonate sodium in water and this and that. I know we need some salt. We don't need the amount they use to preserve shit, okay? And that's the shit that's killing people. I could go on a rampage about the foods that are processed and the amounts they give you. The sodium levels in some of those foods are downright poisoning your body, but you want to choose to eat a hungry man, go right ahead. I don't. I have. And I've also done the Slim Fast. I've done the, what's the other, lean cuisines and the different diet foods that you can eat that are worse for you than the fucking normal food. Just grow your own fucking garden, man. Eat naturally. I'm trying to do better. I'm not perfect. But I really feel like we can prevent a lot of illnesses myself by not eating the crap that man has made for you to eat and then put the word healthy on it, or organic. Organic is a hard thing to prove. Most of the food you buy that says organic is not organic. Feel into your emotions, Sagittarius. Clear limiting beliefs. Very important role in your life. Stop telling yourself you can't. Stop using words that are negative. This is like the judgment card, okay? In tarot. Focus on the things you can control and give the rest to the universe and let the ego go. Watch your temper this week. Listen and hear what people are saying to you, okay? Very important, Sagittarius, for all of us. Whether you got Sagittarius as your sun, moon, rising, or just one of your houses, it doesn't matter. We all are going to feel this black new moon. So listen from your heart, Sagittarius. Being vulnerable is a power, not a weakness. Being emotional is human. And sometimes clearing your limiting beliefs and the power of silence will majorly make a difference. Move your body, move your emotions, okay? Split your focus. Let go of control, which is your ego. Natural ability to control things you don't need to be controlling. Some things if they're going to fall, you should just let them fall, because it's going to prevent something else later on. Spacious mind and soul, 15 minutes a day. Turn off the TV, turn off the phone, turn off the computers. Go outside in nature. Get a blanket, lay on the fucking grass. Hug a tree. Lay in your bed, put on meditation music. Do whatever it takes to turn your mind off and give yourself time. Oh, I better get going. Somebody's about to destroy my house here. He doesn't know how to cook. Anyways, he tries. My brother-in-law. Anyways, Sagittarius, we'll see you next week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You want to leave a donation, please do. You don't have to. Go see me over on TikTok. And if it didn't resonate with you at all, or I'm not a good reader and you don't like my opinions or my thoughts or my intuition when I read, there are so many readers out there that you could connect to. Feel free. All right? Have a great week, and I will see you next week.